I slept here under the Eldergleam last night, and yesterday I spent most of the day sitting up here, reading a little bit, and meditating. I've been thinking that I need to reflect some on the things that I've been learning and the things that I want to learn. So I've been feeling a little bit stronger, like I have better endurance for traveling. And I've also been feeling a bit healthier. I've been thinking, well, I'm not really sure. I could focus a bit more on my swordsmanship, swordswomanship, something like that. Or I could put a little bit of training into archery. Not that I use it that much. I don't think I can learn much more about light armor. I need to get used to using it more. So many different skills that I could practice and focus on training. But I think what I need for now, first, is my sword techniques. And since I have this new shield, I should make better use of it. So I think I'll spend some time and some practice and energy on using my shield more effectively. Alright. After that, I don't know, the next thing that I focus on, maybe alchemy, maybe speechcraft. It would be really useful to be able to persuade people better, one way or another. Or I might put some serious training into smithing. Well, I'm not really ready to focus on anything more than blocking and using my sword better for now. Yep, I feel ready to go. Now, when I got up this morning, I noticed something interesting over here. This shield. This is an impressive looking shield. And that's not much use to me. But it is worth something. And another water breathing potion. Somebody left this here, and left it a long time ago, if I'm reading things correctly. So let's take a look. This shield. Wouldn't you know it? It's way better than the Skyforged steel shield that I just bought yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. It's hard to keep track of time here in the sanctuary. This is way better than what I already have. And I could probably make it even more protective if I spend a little bit of time with it at the forge. Yep, and I guess I'm just gonna sell this right back to Yorland. Or maybe I'll sell it to Adrian. I don't know if she has any Skyforged steel herself. Anyway, I let Lydia sleep in, so I guess it's time to wake her up and pack things up and get back on our way. Lydia!
We heading out?
We are. You feeling rested? Alright, let's go.
As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
You can relax a little bit around me, you know? I'd like for us to be friends. Or if not friends, then at least... I'd like you to be a little less formal. Alright. There are all these alchemy ingredients here, but I feel kind of bad when I think of harvesting any of them. I feel like they're under the Eldergleam's protection. And because of that, I don't really have any right to them. Maybe I'm just being silly, but that's what it seems like to me. I spent pretty much all day yesterday up there with the Eldergleam. I suppose I should reassure the other pilgrims here that I didn't actually do any, well, much damage. Hello there.
You don't know what you're dealing with. There will be consequences if you harm that tree. Leave this place. You're not welcome here.
No, don't worry. You were right. And Maurice over there helped me to understand what I really needed to do here. I didn't harm the tree, and I'm glad that I didn't.
You don't know what you're dealing with. There will be consequences if you harm that tree. Leave this place. You're not welcome here anymore.
So, Amelie, was it? We didn't get much of a chance to talk yesterday. I mean, we introduced ourselves, talked a little bit about this sanctuary here and how more people ought to know about it. Though, it does concern me, if too many people find out about this place, they might trample all over it. Not everybody has respect for nature, or for Kinnereth, or Dibella for that matter. But, well, you said something about being an adventurer yourself. Do you have any talents besides exploring?
Why, yes. I learned how to play the lute when I was little.
Really?
I'd much rather play the harp. I'm sure that's what Dibella would want.
A fellow bard. Why did you say the harp instead of the lute, though? Have you had some sort of, I don't know, vision from Dibella saying that you should be playing the harp? Or do you just like it better? Well, as an adventurer, what kind of skills do you possess?
Ma and Pa fought for the Empire during the Great War.
My mother too.
I don't see what's so great about it. I'm sure it's over my head. They're the ones who taught me everything I know. About battle, that is. It's not like they had to teach me about exploring. That I taught myself.
Same here.
Although growing up in the Reach Hill, first thing you learn is how to deal with heights. After that, dwarven ruins are a cinch.
Dwarven ruins? So, if you grew up in the Reach, were you in Markarth during the Forsworn Rebellion?
That happened before I was born. But I'm not a green thumb, honest. I'm 5 months past a woman grown. I've killed a bear, drank my first mead, and can pitch a tent if you need it.
So why didn't you join the guard or the military if you learned to fight from your parents?
The barracks have charm, but I want fresh air and blue skies and forests that are woollier than a mammoth. Although I guess the barracks is kind of like a forest. There's a lot of wood and bugs and things. We used to call it Termites Reach.
Really? Well, when you do have to fight, what sort of weapon do you prefer?
I found clubbing things with a mace is pretty effective.
Huh.
And also pretty ugly. Not pretty at all, actually.
Not what I expected.
As a soldier of Dibella, I have a reputation to uphold. Dibella's reputation. Beauty, even in battle, is very, very important. And I'll die with a sword in my hand before I live with a mace.
Ah, that makes more sense then. Well, I wish you luck in your travels.
Alright.
As for me, as much as I would love to stay here a little bit more, I really do have to get on my way. Come on, Lydia. Come on, Garm, it's time to go. And Maurice, thank you again, and good luck to you. So it seems that if I'm going to be doing the work of the gods, sometimes it's not the priests who I should be going to find out what that work really is. Oh, how are you doing, Bera? Slept well, I hope? Doesn't look like you were bothered by any wolves, which is good. Come on, why don't you follow me? Or, no, don't wait. You have to come with me. Alright. Now, to get back on our path, we should be going that way. However, I heard a rumor that somewhere out in this direction is another one of those standing stones. And if I'm gonna find the one that's right for me, I may as well take this opportunity to go and find it. See if it's the one. So I'm not exactly sure where it's supposed to be, but I think it's somewhere out this direction. Great. You know, I'm all about nature and the beauty of nature, but I could really do without wolves. I don't think that's where we're gonna find the shrine. Or is that it? Down there? Maybe it is. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, what's the best way down here? Oof. So, standing stone, are you going to be the one for me? The sign of the Atronach. Absorbing incoming spell damage and a larger pool of magicka. Nope. That is absolutely useless to me. No offense. Can standing stones take offense? Can the constellation that they're representing take offense? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Well, that's two down that are not very useful to me. I'm kind of curious about what this is down here. It looks like it might be some sort of old ruin. But it's definitely a manufactured structure. Don't want to say man-made because it could be elf-made, though that's a little bit unlikely in Skyrim. Still, it could be from the Snow Elves. Oh, that's a couple of bears out there? Let's not bother them. So it's just an old ruin. Looks like there maybe used to be a fort here. But, oh, great. anymore. Yep. Lovely. Why am I not surprised that some old ruins would be guarded by the undead? Oh, another one. Great. Okay, go ahead and chew on that skeleton if you'd like. Yeesh. Well, doesn't look like there's really all that much interesting here. I wonder why there are skeletons even guarding this place. Oh. Yeah, I think maybe some necromancy happened here. But if it did, it was a long time ago. More of these grapes. Well, that was a not very interesting diversion. Let's get out of here. Slosh across this water. Let's get back to the road. Of course, it's not until we get back to Darkwater Crossing that I realize we could be riding instead of walking. Come on, Lydia. Come on, Garm. We'll make better time this way. Especially now that Maurice is no longer tagging along with us. Things should go a lot more quickly. I hope. And I think this time, instead of climbing back up that steep trail, we're going to see about taking the main road. We just have to go up this way. For most of the way, we'll be following the river. And with some luck, I hope that we won't run into too much trouble along the way. Afternoon. Oh, there's that fort again. I did say that in daylight and without Maurice tagging along, I might consider tackling any bandits that might be there, but I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. There's no reason to borrow trouble, is there? Hello there.
You want something from me?
Well, apparently not. I just wanted to say hello.
Never should have come
What?
here.
Hey. Really? Nicely done, Lydia. There was absolutely no reason for that. Doesn't look like a potion I can use, but I could sell it. What a waste. On her part, not on mine. Come on, let's continue. We were going this way, I believe. Don't tell me you're tired already, Lydia. Huh. Well, that looks like trouble we'd be best off avoiding. I do not have time for any of that nonsense. Someone standing by the side of the road, waving a weapon around. Where's that coming from? Oh. I don't think he'll bother us from across the river. I am enjoying this beautiful weather way too much to go looking for trouble. Wait, is this still the right way? Oh yes, we just have to go up this slope here, and then it should be pretty smooth sailing all the way back to Whiterun. And you know what? We may as well stop by and pay the bandits of White River Watch a visit, since it's on the way. And it looks like we're back in Whiterun Hold. Hello there. Good day.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
I don't think so. How about instead you let me through and I don't kill you with this shiny sword here?
Huh. Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. You picked a bad time to get lost.
Great. And I bet she's got friends. Alright. Yep.
Tell you what, you start
Hey.
running so I can stab you
Hold
in the back.
still. Alright. Yep. Here they come. Uh-oh. Lydia, you take that one. I'm gonna see if I can get whoever's across there. Nope. Yes, got him. I missed. Yes. You got that one? Okay, let's check it out, see if there are any more. Sounded like there was someone up here. Not any more. Do you see anyone across the way, Lydia? Well, let's go down there and check it out. Be better safe than sorry. Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna switch back to the sword. Anyone home? Well, I think we got them all. Good riddance. Wow. That's an interesting looking bow. I'm not going to use it myself. I find the crossbows too handy. But I might be able to make some coin off of it. Or... You don't do any archery, do you? Well, yes you do. Maybe I'll give this to you. Nice. What's this? Strange looking thing. Maybe it's something of value anyway.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Lydia, do you hear that?
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Whose temple exactly?
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Who in oblivion are you? That... Okay? Lydia, please tell me that you heard that. Why are you giving me that look? Am I sick? I don't feel sick. A temple. Oh, let's take another look at this thing. Strange. But it doesn't give me any indication of who or what this belongs to. Was that the voice of one of the divines? Maybe word's been getting around that I've been looking for work to do from them. Well, let's see if these bandits had anything worth taking along with us. Book. Oh, the Song of Pelennor. It's always a good read, if a very strange one. Huh. The Black Arrow. Do I have the first volume of that? I'll have to check and see if I have it stored in Bear's packs. Clothes. Oh. Alright, let's put my lock-picking skills to use again. That was easy. Harald would be so proud. I already have a drum, but I can't bear the thought of leaving a good instrument behind in a place like this. More books. I'm just going to take all of them. I can sell any that I already have copies of. And then there was that one that I shot somewhere out here. Yeah, there he is. Let's see, anything useful? And by useful, I mean worth selling. That might be worth it. I'm not gonna bother checking all these barrels though. This one looks like she might be the bandit chief. Oh, by the look of this armor, I'd say I'm right. Let's see. Can I carry this? I think so. I don't think anything else is worth taking, though. I'm not gonna ask Lydia to carry anything for me, since she seems to object to that. Huh. That does not seem like the most efficient means of cutting bread. Like, couldn't they have just used a knife? I don't think I want to take any meat that they had stored here. Not sure I trust it. Like, things like garlic and herbs are one thing, but meat's another thing altogether. Oh wait, was that? Might be able to put this to some use. Don't need nails, though.
Still here.
Good to know. Never really had any doubt. Ooh. You sure sent that one flying, Lydia. I'm not sure I should be so gleeful about that. I don't like bandits, but... Right. I wonder if I could disarm this. It's worth a shot. That... looks like that did the trick, I hope. But just to be safe... Yep. Garm, you're floating. I knew there was something weird about that dog. Seriously, Lydia, now is not the time to cook. Now is the time to loot bandits and be on our way. Not that these bandits have much that's worth taking. Come on. Where is Bera? Oh, there she is. Let's get going, Lydia. We have more bandits to take care of today. Before we get back to the city. And this, I believe, should be the path up to White River Watch, where Amran believes his family's sword was taken. Okay, let's leave the horses here. And another one? Wow. Uh-oh, I heard one of them up there. A bandit. Really? There are a lot of wolves out here. A lot of bandits for that matter. Okay. Before we get up there, I think I'm gonna get a little snack. How about a bit of bread and some water? Don't want to go into a fight thirsty.